Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today is my 36-week pregnancy update. Hello month 9. Today I am 36 weeks and 4 days. This week I got to start my dates. So I have been eating 6 dates a day since Tuesday. Today's Saturday. That's supposed to help ripen your cervix. We will see. If you've done the date thing and it's worked for you or not, let me know. Put that in the comments below. This week I also started taking evening Primrose Oil at night. I'm at 2,000 milligrams a night. The first night I did only take 1,000 milligrams, and then next week I'll start adding a little bit more. And you can find out more about how I'm prepping my body for labor in my next video. That will be coming up, and that will talk about the evening Primrose Oil, the dates, the red raspberry leaf tea, and all sort of other things. I have not started my Perennial Massage yet. I still have to Google it or YouTube it and figure out exactly how to go about doing it successfully. If you've done it and it has helped you or has not helped you, please let me know. I don't really want to be doing it if it's kind of a waste of time. It doesn't seem like the easiest thing to do, but if it's gonna help, I will absolutely do it, or I will have to employ Josh to do that for me, which he may or may not complain about. I've been spending a lot of time on my birthing ball, but it does hurt my hips a little bit after I've been on it for maybe 30 minutes or so. I've been doing bouncing, kind of doing a little bit of hip rotation. Sometimes I bounce while I do the hip rotations. It feels good while I'm on it, but as soon as I get up, I can just feel my hips hurting a little bit, and maybe that means things are going in the right direction. I did have my midwife appointment on Thursday. At 36 weeks and 2 days, I am 1 centimeter dilated, 30% effaced, -1 station. So she said she's almost 50% engaged. So whatever I'm doing seems to be working. It could be because I already have a child as well, so maybe that's why I'm already 1 centimeter dilated. I did try to check myself after that appointment just so I can kind of get familiar with what that feels like. I am used to checking my cervix just during my cycles, just to see like when I'm ovulated and just out of pure curiosity. So I actually have not been able to feel my cervix until Thursday. I tried a week prior and it was way too high up, so I know probably on Monday I deep cleaned the house. I have not been able to stop moving, constantly pacing around if I'm not cleaning, or at least writing a list of things to do. My body's telling me things are gonna be happening soon, so it won't let me sit still. Even if it's 12:30 at night and I'm ready for bed, I'm tired, but my body just wants to be moving around, whether that's to progress things or just because the serious nesting has happened. It's a little bit exhausting, but it's very funny. So I'm kind of just going with it. I'm listening to my body. My body's telling me to move, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm not sure if it's the yoga ball, the Primrose Oil, the red raspberry leaf tea, the dates. It could be a number of things. It could be a lot of things all working together. I definitely will say, though, I think the cleaning did most of whatever progress I have, because I could feel that day. I mean, the pressure in my hips by the end of the day, I could feel really did impact her dropping a little bit at least. So I could feel my cervix. It felt kind of normal as far as when I'm ovulating, so it didn't feel, I didn't try that hard, I guess, to stick my finger in it. But they say if you can stick your finger in, that you're about 1.5. So I didn't push it, and I don't want to push it, but at least now I can locate it, so at least I know now that she is dropping. So as it gets easier to feel her, I'll know she's getting lower and lower. So that's really reassuring for me to be able to check that and know that. with the restless legs, I posted something on Facebook around 5 o'clock in the morning the other day because I just could not sleep. And a lot of the women had suggested magnesium, which I've been taking. I definitely want to find something other than the magnesium that I can take, but I tried the magnesium. I've been trying to eat a banana before bed every night. And then someone else suggested Vicks Vapor Rub, so I did rub that on my legs. The strangest suggestion was to put Dove soap, a bar of Dove soap, in my sheets by my feet, which I have not tried. But if you've heard of that, let me know, because I thought that was the strangest thing I've ever heard. But it sounds like folklore. So if it works, it works. I am more than willing to try it, but if it does not work, I think I'll just get a good laugh out of it. My midwife suggested adding calcium to that concoction if I'm doing 400 milligrams of magnesium, to do 800 to 1,000 milligrams of calcium as well. So I included that in my little nighttime regimen, and then I added a warm bath as well. So I really think all those things together have helped. Last night, I did not take a warm bath before bed, and there it was again. It was horrible all night long. So I think that is the key. I'm going to try tonight to eat a banana before bed. Probably take the calcium. I'm going to try to skip the magnesium, and then I'll do my warm bath, and hopefully that helps, because I have a feeling that when I go into labor, it's going to be at night. So she'll probably be born like early morning, and that's when my bathroom breaks start. So again, I really want to try to cut out that magnesium for that reason alone. I officially graduated to medium-sized underbelly maternity pants. The underbellies have been my favorite because the ones that go over kind of make me feel a little bit claustrophobic, and they get kind of itchy, so I really like the underbelly ones. But the smalls, for the last about 2 weeks, I've kind of just been avoiding them because they're really tight now that she's starting to drop. So I did finally graduate to the medium-sized ones that I had finally found in my closet, and it helps so much, except for, of course, today. I've worn the mediums for the last like 3 days or so and have just been rejoicing about it, but of course today I'm assuming she maybe dropped a little bit more because now suddenly they're starting to feel tight just in that little area, and mostly it's on my left side because her shoulder is just digging into my hip. So I have a feeling I'm just gonna have to start skipping these pants altogether and just wear a dress. But it's so hard because it's winter time in Minnesota. I don't know, I'll have to figure out something to do with this pants situation. So we are less than 3 days away from week 37, which I just find so crazy. As of today, we've got 24 days until my due date. And nobody thinks she's gonna be on time. Everyone thinks she's gonna be here at the end of this month, which January 28th is 38 weeks, and I'm ready to welcome her. My midwife says she's already a really good size, so she thinks about now she's almost 6 pounds, so that's already bigger than Sunday was. So I think anytime in the next 2 weeks or so would be great. My birthday is on February 2nd, and everyone keeps thinking she's going to be here on my birthday, which I would not mind sharing my birthday with her. But I have a feeling she'll want her own birthday. I think everyone deserves their own birthday, but I like to celebrate the month of February, so there's no harm there for me. So on Tuesday, at my 37 week, I will be packing up Sunday's hospital bag, getting that all ready to go, and getting the car seat installed. I'll be making a batch of lactation cookies, maybe 2 batches that I'll keep in the freezer. I will have a video on that. They're my favorite thing. I give them to all of my girlfriends at their baby showers, and I just have them stick it in the freezer so it's ready to go once baby comes. It really helped me establish my milk supply, along with I took more mother's milk, more milk plus, which significantly helped. The only thing I did not like about it was you had to be very timely. So I think it was for either 20 minutes or 2 hours before you took these supplements, you could not drink any water. And if you've ever breastfed before, you get so thirsty when you're breastfeeding. So it was a little bit tough. It was kind of a challenge, but I will be making those lactation cookies next week. So stay tuned for that video. This has just been a great week so far. I can tell that she's starting to drop a little bit here, giving me a little bit of relief, but at the same time, she's still growing. So as much as relief as I'm getting from her going down, she's still growing bigger. So her butt is still right here, right at the base of my ribs. Sometimes it's right in front of my ribs, which push my ribs back, and that can get quite painful. Her foot is still, right now it's right here, but I have felt a couple of times her foot actually kicking me in the ribs, which is not normal for her. I know Sunday had her foot, I thought it was stuck in my ribs for the last month of pregnancy, but it was not stuck. So she's just growing and growing and growing. It's so exciting. That's all I have for my 36-week pregnancy update. So stay tuned for the next video of how I've been prepping my body for labor. It's going to be a really exciting one, and I'm sure it's going to be extremely controversial because some women are going to tell me, you shouldn't be doing all of these things to progress labor. Some are going to tell me what I've done is inducing labor. But I have done extensive research. I have talked to my midwives, both of them. I have put so many posts out there asking for advice, asking for similar stories and what people have done just to prep their body for labor. But it should be a great video. If you're interested in natural ways, just get your body ready for labor. I would love to learn more too if you have any suggestions on things that you've done. I never did any of these things when I was pregnant with Sunday. So I have been really excited to try all of these different methods that are natural. And I won't know if they've worked until maybe my next appointment or maybe until I do go into labor just to see how easy it was. But this is my journey and I hope that you find things helpful. And again, I am not a medical professional. Hopefully you enjoy that video and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.